Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Welcome to my Chanel. I'm Fash. This is Sally. Y'all, it's 2 Look Tuesday, and I'm going to do 2 looks with 2 palettes from Nomad, my favorite brand. I mean, that's no big secret. On this channel, we create beauty 1 palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes, let's get into it. So for the first look, I'm going to do this oldie but a goodie. This is America's Parks by Nomad. And y'all, this came out like a long time ago. Here's the color story. So I want to do a look with this. I can honestly say that it's been a hot minute since I played in this palette. I would say over a year. Don't come for me. So I will post up pictures next to me of the shades that I'm using. And I think I'm going to take this on the outer corner. And I'm also going to take this on the inner corner. Wow. It still has pigment. Y'all, years. Like I've had this for years. So this is proof that if you take care of your palettes, that they do last. This, I would say, and I kind of feel bad for admitting this, but I would say over at least a year and a half that I've dipped into this palette. It might have been longer. I mean, really, I don't know. It's been a while though. Okay, so, I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. I definitely want to go down the center with this special shade. I remember this. This used to be my favorite out of this palette. So I'm going to tap this in and kind of buff it in. And then I will probably go over the center of this. Gosh, it's been so long since I've done this look. It was super fun. This has pink, I would say pink in it. It's super pretty. And then I'm going to go like over the center with this silverish gray. And I usually just like tap this in really lightly. I just think it's pretty. Definitely a grungy vibe. Now this shade was my favorite shade out of this palette. And this is like a plum. I would say a plum. And I'm just going to lay this down and then I'm just going to blend this to where, like not all the way up to the brow, but I'm going to blend it out just to soften the line. But this shade, oh, look at that. Look at that. Like, look, kids. Look. Oh, I've missed this palette. Oh, I've missed this palette. So, like I said, I'm just going to buff this out. Wow. And this is a purple plum. Like, I would say that this would be a true plum, in my opinion. Very, very pretty color. If I do say so myself. Okay, now I'm going to go into this shimmer of a brown. And I'm going to take this, like, on top of the brown that we first laid down. Just for a little bit of interest on this bone. My brow bone. Now, underneath the eye, I'm going to go in. This is like a, I would say a terracotta color. And that's what I'm going to use down here. And I'm covering the whole entire lower bag of the eye. I'm going to go in to this terracotta like peach. And that I'm going to take this on the inner corner. Just so it looks like it's wrapped, you know, like the terracotta shade. Okay, y'all. Let me finish the eyes. Hold on your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. I like it. My liner is the Melt Gel Pot Liner. And then I went in with Old Rose by Melt. It's a matte lipstick. And it's like a dusty rose. I thought it went well with the eye look. And then my blush is Nirvana by Unearthly. So yeah, that's all I put on my face. So here's the finished look. and I super like it. So yeah, I'm going to go about my day, and I'll see you on look 2. It's 2 Look Tuesday. I'm ready for the second look. I am super duper excited about this, but I want to do a pop of color. So let's get into this look. I cannot put this palette down. This palette has not left my desk. Let me just start there, okay? Like, I have done nothing but play in this palette since I got it. The embossing's gone. Like, let me show you. This is how much I've played in this palette. Embossing's gone. You know me. I go around the embossings. Well, not in this palette, kids. I'm going to have to order a second palette. First, I want to go in with El Rancho. And I am just going to tap this in with my finger. And I'm taking this all over the lid. And if you guys see like a greenish tint to my lid, yeah, that's because your girl did not wear eye primer and pigment. So this palette has pigment and it has stained my eyelids. Do I care? No. Will it come off eventually? Yes. Do I have eye primer on now? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do. I sure do. So I'm going to a wedding this afternoon. Not going to tame down my makeup. Have no intentions to. So hopefully the bride doesn't mind. Now I'm going to go into Gateway Arch. And I'm barely taking the tip of this. Now I'm just going to go on this inner corner just to brighten it with Gateway Arch. And I'm just going to kind of buff that into that pink. I decided to go in backwards today just to, you know, something different. Does it feel weird to go backwards? A little. I like how that pink is mixing with Gateway Arch and dropping down. I really, really like that. I want to go into Gemini Giant. And this, I'm going to take right above all that stuff that we laid down. And I'm taking it into the natural crease. How much I'm going to build this up, but I'm only taking it just above this part that we laid down. Okay, so we're going to go into Cadillac Ranch. And I'm going to take this on this outer corner, and hopefully it won't take over that pink too much. And y'all, when I did my makeup the other day, I used Cadillac Ranch as a complete base, like all over my lid. You can build this sucker up to almost a black. That is possible, just so you know. It's possible. Above Cadillac Ranch, I want to go in with Go West, and I want to try to morph that into this top shade just under my brow bone and just over the top of Cadillac Ranch. And now I'm going to take whatever's left over on this brush, and I am just going to buff and mix those two shades together at the top. And then I'm going to take and pull some of this pink into Cadillac Ranch. Okay, out here on this outer edge, I want to go into Road of Dreams. I'm just taking this on this outer edge, like just blending this out here, just to soften it. And then I'm going to take that right on up to the brow. I want to try Blue Swallow. Let's see what that does down here. Ooh, y'all. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay, y'all. Let me finish the eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. What do you think? I think it's super cute. My blush is by an Earthly and Nirvana, same as the first look. My lip is Clarice by Melt. And I used the Mora Blue Gel Liner in my lower lash line. What do you think? I like this. So I hope I don't make the bride mad. But, y'all, it's summertime. To me, this is festive. And Sally has to stay here instead of go to the wedding. But she'll be fine. Like, subscribe, share. click that notification bell down there. It should let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys are having an awesome, amazing day. Go outside, take a walk, breathe in the fresh air, and Sally and I will see you in our next video. Toodles.